I'm about to connect with you, this is double barrel. It's nice. So if there's something, I don't know if you have noticed by now, I saved the best for last, people. Hi friends, welcome back to the Francescan Disorder. And if you're just bumping into me for the first time today, please consider being a friend by subscribing. I'm about to connect with you, for subscribing and being a friend, I'm about to connect with you. And the way I'm going to connect with you is by telling you random facts about me. So in the last few days, the friends have increased, the family has grown, we have more friends, and I thought, connect with you, tell you stuff about me, and just open up and open up so that you get to know me better. And I don't want to just come here and sit and say, hi, my name is Francesca, or my name is Francesca, by the way, if you didn't know. But yeah, I don't want to make it look like I'm having an interview or I'm having a first date. I don't want it to be anything that is going to make me feel nervous, hence why I'm doing it like this. It's going to be a number of get to know me series, like random facts about me. I did one where it was would I rather, so you know what I would rather do or what I would rather not do. But yeah, so it's just going to be random little series like that, which will make you to know what kind of person I am and what makes me tick. So yeah, let's get into this one, and I'm going to tell you five, maybe more. I'm just going to tell you some random facts about me. And the first one is can you guess what the first one is? It's something you've already noticed in this or other of my videos, and I don't know, maybe you've thought, why does she do that, or why is she this way? But I'm just going to throw it out there. The first one is that I roll my eyes a lot. Now this is not intentional. This is not what I do because I want to. I probably just did it now, but yeah, this is not what I do because I want to or because I'm trying to. It just comes, it just happens, and I didn't know about this until people started telling me that I roll my eyes a lot when I talk. So yeah, I do roll my eyes a lot. My eyes can roll into heaven. At this point, they might as well roll into heaven. I'm not sure how many times I've done it on this video, but yeah, I'm just throwing that out there because I watch my videos back and I noticed that about me, and I'm like, oh, they weren't lying. I do roll my eyes a lot for normal, like it's abnormal, and I can't help it. There's nothing I can do about it. It just happens. It's just me. So yeah, that's one random fact about me. And the next thing is that I tend to lose the train of my thoughts when I talk a lot. So yeah, okay, this is double barrel. I talk so much. So yeah, I talk too much, and for someone that talks too much, I tend to lose my train of thoughts. I could just be talking to you, going on and on and on and on about whatever, and then I'm like, what was I even talking about? I do this a lot. I do this, so I'll stop in my tracks for a bit, and then I get so you see, that's another thing. I babble a lot. Is it babble? No, it's not mumble. I talk rubbish a lot because I talk too much and I talk very fast. It gets to a point where all the words mix up in my mouth. I'm sure, no, I don't know. This happens to a lot of people. This happens to everybody. When you keep talking, the words just mix up. But yeah, I forget my train of thoughts, and I could jump from, I think I just did that one now. I am somebody that kind of jumps from one topic to another just to connect everything and just to make you see exactly what I'm saying. So I go on a tangent a lot. That's one random fact about me. I think about talking, let's move on from that one a bit. Another random fact about me is that I have the weirdest food mixtures. Yeah, I eat things like, Okay, things like cheese on toast, but I have to sprinkle sugar on it. Nothing else comes to mind now, but that is very weird, according to people. By the way, okay, see, because it tastes nice, I don't want to just agree that it's very weird. It's nice. So if there's anybody that has this thing or that relates with me or that connects with me in this way, please comment so that I know that I'm not just weird. Yeah, I don't know what else I combine that is weird. Nothing I can remember, but I know that when I eat, especially my husband thinks I'm weird with the things that I combine to eat. So it's almost like he's always saying, that's a weird combination, that's a weird combination. So I'm like, okay, so maybe I have a lot of weird combination of foods. But yeah, that's another random fact about me. How many have I even said now? I don't know. 10, 20, 5. Sticking with the topic of food, another random fact about me would be that I am not vegan or vegetarian, but I might as well be because I hate the smell of livestock. So I hate the smell of meat, hate the smell of chicken, hate the smell of egg. Cheese is livestock, isn't it? But I don't hate the smell of cheese. No, cheese smells badly, but I don't mind the smell. I just eat it. I don't know. It's very, very, very weird. But with meat, fish, chicken, eggs, I hate the smell, but I eat them. Like I don't know how to put this. I hate. So I like to say I would eat them if I couldn't smell them, but I still eat them. Honestly speaking, I don't know how else to explain this, but I hate to smell livestock when I'm eating it. So yeah, if I have to eat chicken, it doesn't have to smell like chicken. If I eat fish, it shouldn't smell like fish. If I eat meat, it shouldn't smell like meat. If I eat egg, it shouldn't smell like egg. I'm not sure how else to explain this to you, but explain it to yourself. However, so we move on to the next one. The next random fact about me, something I don't know if you have noticed by now, but I'm a short woman. I'm not up to 5 feet tall. I'm just short. So you always find me on my tippy toes in shops, in my house even. I have to get on my tippy toes to get a lot of things, which led me to go and buy a step ladder because the husband that I have started laughing every time I called him to bring me things. So every time I cook or I need to get something, I'm always like, can you help me get this? And sometimes he's laughing and sometimes I'm like, it's not even funny. So I went on and bought my step ladder, which if I don't want trouble, I mostly get out and climb up and bring whatever I wanted to bring. So yeah, I'm probably the shortest woman you've ever seen. I'm not normal size. I'm font size. Oh, for context, I'm only like 4'11", 4 feet 11, 4 feet and 11 inches, and it's fun to be that size. Oh, should I add to the fact that because I'm that size, it's not that there are no clothes my size, but it's just like some things they say are my size are not my size. Like the trousers, they're supposed to be my size, so they will fit in everywhere else, but then the length will be too long. And sometimes it's like I rarely buy jumpsuits from shops because the what's that place called? The flap part of it is always like bigger than me. It's made in the size that it should be, so everything else will fit, but because size 8 or size whatever that I buy is not quite my size, it's not quite my height, then it's always a problem. I always have to adjust my clothes. I always have to cut the hem of my trousers, dresses, things. But we're having fun with this size because it's called what? Fun size. The next random fact about me is that I share my bed with all my property. Everything that I own stays in bed with me. My phones, my laptop, I say phones because, let's throw that one in. Because another random fact about me is that I do not know how to let go of old things. So when I buy, I have all my old phones. So when my new phone comes in, I keep my old one, and then like I upgrade to another one, and then my old one is still, like their old phones, and I still go back to all of them. So I don't know how to let go of my old phones. And yeah, all these old phones stay in bed with me, and then my laptop stays in bed with me, and then my books that I read from time to time, or that I write on, because I write as well, I like to write, but my books that I write on or read from time to time stay in bed with everything. Just stays in bed with me because I want to be able to reach everything. I don't want to be having to stand up and go and start looking for something. And the thing is, when they're in bed, I know where they are. They're all in bed, so everything stays in bed with me. And I'm about to kick my man out of bed. Alright, another random fact about me is that I am the queen of procrastination. I think I'd rather say I have a skill. I have a skill of doing things that I should have taken 10 hours in 1 hour. That's the last hour before they are due. Yeah, I'm the queen of procrastination. I will procrastinate everything until the last minute. I did it in uni with all my coursework. I don't think there's never a coursework that I started doing like from the first day that they give it to me, or that they release the question or whatever. I've always done my coursework there was one time particularly that we had there were 4 courses this time. It was AU law, land law, torts, that's law of torts, and then criminal law. And each of them, we needed to do 4,000 words in each of them. So this was like 16,000 words, and I had 4 or 5 weeks to do all 16,000 words. Even more, because even before uni went on break, we had these courseworks with us. So I should have started while we were still at uni, and then we were on like 3-4 weeks break. Guess what? I started everything in the last week, and even the one that was EU law, I started it on the day of submission. That's how bad my procrastination is. Check this out. My dissertation, which was like 15,000 words that I needed to do for my dissertation. That serious people start from like the beginning of 3rd year, even from 2nd year, they're already thinking about their dissertation. My dissertation, I started it in I submitted in, when did I submit? I think I submitted in June, and I started in March or April, if not even May. That's how bad my procrastination is. So yeah, I'll procrastinate everything. I'll leave everything until the dying minute before I do it. I'm trying to change. For example, last year or year before, I decided I was going to learn Spanish, and I've procrastinated that, and I've never learned Spanish. But now I'm throwing this out again. I'm going to learn Spanish. Now, see, this is what happens every time I remember that, okay, I've been procrastinating too much. It's like I call myself back to start doing it again, and I don't know what happens. Whatever happens. And yeah, I'll do it. I'll learn this time around. Okay, let's just forget that one. And the final, because I can't remember anything else, I am going to say the final random fact about me. I saved the best for last, people. Can you guess what I want to say? The final random fact about me is that I have 6 fingers on each hand. So yeah, I have 6 fingers on each hand. Oh, you think it's a lie? You think I'm lying? Let me show you. Look at my 6th finger. Look at my 6th finger. Yes, I'm superhuman. Actually, it's not 6 fingers, but I have this node that other people. I want to say other people don't have, but I've seen people that have it. It's just very, very rare. It's just very, very rare. I've seen again, I say I've seen people that have it. It's mostly people in my family. So I have it. My younger brother has it. My younger sister has it. My cousins, I think about 2 or 3 of my cousins from my mom's side have it, and I think one of my uncles has it, and then maybe 1 or 2 of my aunts have it as well. So but I am superhuman because mine my little sister's ones are not big. My younger brother's one is like the same size as me. But yeah, it's not 6 fingers, but when I was in primary school, people used to say, you have 6 fingers, you have 6 fingers. And I used to feel somehow when they said it, but now I look back and I think I'm superhuman. I have 6 fingers on both hands. So yeah, those are random facts about me. And then if you have anything that you wanted to ask me along the way while we are friends, and I hope we are going to be friends for a long time. But yeah, if you have anything you wanted to ask me along the way, feel free to throw that question in and I'll answer. Yeah, that's the end of today's video. I'm going to say goodbye until I see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you again another time. Bye.